Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 24 of 100 Days of Magic. And as y'all can see, we have a new cast member with us, the Yeti. I finally took the plunge, went out, and got me a mic, because I know I'll be needing it in the future for some new projects. I want to try to, cast the net a little wider. And we'll see what turns out. I really enjoy it. I know last night I probably freaked a bunch of people out. I did a mic test, and I just read Alhamrit's archive and posted it. So for all of you who watched that 30-second video and went, what? That's what that was. I was testing the mic because, okay, so I learned by doing, and I'm not if I haven't done it before, then I don't know it. So what I had to do was the camera has a mic in it. Technically, I have three mics. I have one in the computer, one in the camera, and when I plugged this one in, I had this one. So I had to track down everything and disable the mic on the camera and enable this one. And I'll bet I read Alhamrit's archive, 6 times because there was just no sound because I was trying to find the right mic because I don't know. They were all labeled microphone. Anyway, that's really kind of like this. The sound is a lot richer. I don't know. That's why I wanted to hear what y'all hear. That's hence the reading of the card last night. And I already had the video, and I went, you know what? Why not? Let's just put it out there. Let's see, what do we got today? About an hour ago, the deck started rolling again. I'm just gonna release them as soon as I get them done. I mean, whatever. If it looks like it's gonna be every day for a little bit because I had that break to kind of build, and I pre-built a lot of the Ravnica Allegiance decks. So I've got 3 of them done. It was Teysa, the Haunt, and y'all help me out. I can't hear you. But anyway, I've got 3 of them done. There's a couple that I mean, it's going to take longer. Obviously, it's going to take a while to get that many persistent petitioners. And I may have to, I need to come up with a different premise for the Black-White Angel thing. I really, really like it, and I haven't done it. But I may just have to broaden the scope. I just want to avoid making it just another angel deck, although I don't have a black-white angel deck. So, what else we got over there? Got pieces in. Actually, believe it or not, Nikia. Nikia was the last one that I recorded. I think you guys won't see it till tomorrow. And I picked up a card yesterday for Nikia that just needs to go in there. I bought it for Nikia. Dadgummit. But we'll have to add it in and change the thing. I never went back and changed that deck list for the Ancient Ziggurat. Ancient Ziggurat's a card, by the way. So, some other things I'm actually working on. Yeah, I have a note, believe it or not. It's just a note. Still looking through cards to try to find some. The green cards that start with the letter F is pretty good. I mean, the F deck is all right. The blue deck, oh man. The blue deck where everything starts with the letter I, that needs some help bad. Wizards, come on. I need some blue eye cards. Edric Spymaster is blue-green, and he is the commander of the One Ring. Since he's got several rings, every card in the deck has rings in it, be it earrings, rings, or soul ring, or random stuff like that. I haven't had the time to sit down and actually look it up, but the Rakdos of Ravnica Allegiance, a lot of those cards sound like song names. Clear the Stage, Bedevil. A lot of these I can see being song names. It probably wouldn't surprise me for them to be, a lot of them to be 80s rock. But those are some of the decks I'm currently still working on. I guess we could have done a top 5 things I want to see in 2019. So that I guess that would be 3 of them. But a booster pack set, probably. Yeah, I know. A booster pack commander set's what I'm talking about. And more importantly, keep on keeping on. I mean, I think Wizards does a great job. Yeah, everybody stumbles. Not everybody has perfect days at work, but, we're all human, and that's fine. They have the best interest for this game at heart, and that's what I want, and they have run an awesome ship so far. I completely and totally trust that they will keep on doing so, and I don't know. Kind of scares me, though. For years, a little background about Unstable. I don't know why this popped in my head, but when Future Sight came out and we got Steam Flogger Boss, it obviously it was an inside joke from R&D that it was this open-ended. There was no such thing as contraptions or riggers or anything like that, and they were supposed to let it be. However, somebody else besides Morrow let the cat out of the bag. No, we're never going to do it. Well, at that moment, Morrow took it up as a personal challenge to where he had to do it. And he vowed to get it done before he retired, to solve contraptions before he retired. And he had said that for years and years and years. I'll solve contraptions before I retire. Ladies and gentlemen, contraptions are solved. And most of us have never known a world where Morrow has not been involved in R&D. It was just a brief moment when he wasn't, from the very beginnings of the game till he got hired. And that was, a year and a half. So for the past 20-something years, he's been in R&D. He's responsible for a lot of the things. He is responsible for some busted things. Thank you for doubling season, by the way. Commander players love you, Morrow. But it scares me because now contraptions are done. He's still doing a Drive to Work podcast once a week. He's on episode, oh my God, he's way up in the hundreds now. He was the first podcast I started listening to. And he's just he's a perennial voice in magic. Oh, I've got a question for you. We'll end with this question because I got to get ready to go to work, and I'm pretty sure I have a flat tire. I got to go out there and fix it before I go to work. But here's a question for you. You have just walked in somewhere, anywhere, doesn't matter, your LGS or whatever. You get invited to play a Commander game, sitting down at the table with Richard Garfield, Mark Rosewater, Sheldon Meanery, and John Finkel. What deck you playing? I realize that it would be a 5-player game, which is really good. I love me some bigger games, I'm not going to lie. But that is the Oh, I guess I should probably run down who all those people are for the folks that don't know. Of course, Richard Garfield is the creator of Magic the Gathering. Mark Rosewater is the lead designer and has been for, I don't know, 20-something years. His positions have changed a lot, but he's always been in design. Does a fantastic job. Loves puns. Kind of right up my alley. And Sheldon Meanery is the creator, the guy who is credited with creating EDH and Commander. Let's see. And John Finkel, of course. It's a funny story. My mother was, she was saying something, and I was like, well, I don't know, somebody famous was supposed to be somewhere. And I was like, well, it's not like John Finkel's going to be there. And she just looked at me and cocked her head and was like, who's John Finkel? And I looked at her and I said, I realized she had no clue. And I said, Mom, John Finkel's our Michael Jordan. And she goes, oh, okay. But probably one of the, I don't even know if he plays Commander, but he is a phenomenal player. I've been kind of following for years. I don't, have I got to meet any of these people? I got to meet Richard Garfield. I have not got to meet Sheldon, or I'm not sure if, no. Mark Rosewater has such a personality. If I ever met him, I would remember. I played against, I told y'all that story about the game in Worlds where I played against Richard, but never met any of the rest of them. Maybe one day, I don't know. We're at 12. There's another random thing this morning. I just had some things on my mind and wanted to see how this worked right here. So I think we will we'll go and see how bad the damage on this tire is. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.